All right, John, how you doing, mate?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, we did a load of night packs tonight, didn't we?
We did.
Not so many as some nights, but...
No, it's been quite quiet tonight, isn't it?
So where are you off to when you leave here?
Well, I'm very fortunate. I'm one of the fortunate ones that I'm staying on someone's sofa at the moment.
Right.
I mean, I was sleeping, obviously, in Southend Hospital, but someone saw me in there and has given me at least a little place to be able to keep my head down and keep safe, which is half the battle.
But how long are you going to be able to do that for?
That's the difficult thing, because obviously, if the young lady finds a nice gentleman or something, she may want to move in, and then I'm in the same situation I was before. I mean, it's a difficult situation, homelessness these days. It's really, it's about people opening their hearts and opening their doors to allow people to, at least have something.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. I'm very cold at the moment as well.
I mean, I was surprised because when I saw you tonight, I didn't realise that you were homeless. I thought you were another volunteer, come down to help us. From everything that you've said, I would never have guessed. And I think that is also part of the problem these days, isn't it? A lot of people don't recognise a lot of the homelessness.
I think a lot more people are homeless than people realise. There are a number of people like myself that are out there doing sofa surfing.
Yep.
And they're not really on those records. They're sort of the invisible homeless.
Yeah.
There's talk about there's quite a large percentage of people that are doing exactly the same thing as myself because of the lack of accommodation, which has become a real issue. Even people that are working are still homeless. So there seems to be, there's something's got to give, really. Whether it be landlords helping with cheaper rents or the government helping with some sort of schemes, or I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we were just chatting earlier and saying, we were looking at the facilities here and saying, why can't they take some of these containers and turn containers into short-term homes for people?
That's a fantastic idea. I mean, the fact that these things can be moved around, we can move these containers around into facilities, into areas where they're needed most. I mean, I think if there's more emphasis on people coming in from the world of media and social media, then getting the message out there, I think is important to show, not only the negative side but the positive sides of what people are doing to try and help people.
Yeah, I mean, you have a phone, presumably. I have. You have a smartphone.
I don't.
Because one of the things that I'm working on with a couple of friends of mine is developing some form of application that the homeless can access and use that will tell them where they can go to get shelter, tell them where they can go to get food. Because I noticed there's a lot of places in Southend, like the Railway Hotel, that are doing suspended food. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, no.
So if you go there, it's vegan, admittedly, but it's good quality food. Now, if you had something like that on a phone that you could go on to, would you find that helpful?
Definitely.
Right,
Definitely.
okay.
I think access could be a problem. I mean, there are many people that are homeless that have health issues too.
Yes.
So mobility can be a problem. So it might not just be about us getting people coming to us, but us going to them.
Right.
As they do in London with the not the soup kitchen buses. I think it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Because sometimes not everyone, are not aware. We've then got to look at language barriers.
Yes.
That is something I think that's been taken on board as well, because at times it might be that you're dealing with somebody that might be Albanian or Polish that just don't speak English.
Yeah.
And that hasn't been in the country very long, so they might not know. So I'd like to go to those people, and there's community centres for different ethnic groups. You go into those places and posters or make them socially aware. That is I think a way forward.
Right, I mean, it's an interesting point, because I think the facilities that we've got here is great, but as you say, they are static. And it does mean that people come to us, although people here do go out in the mornings, they do take soup and they do take food down to people first thing in the morning. You're right, if we had a van that could go round, that could have the outreach to people, that would help enormously.
I think there should be more, or at least be a cash injection into people like Zoe and others to help support them. Maybe even give them I don't know, if we could start a business and actually grow that business to supporting people all year round. I find the problem with the church is they open up their doors now, but then close again in February. But I think homelessness is all year round, isn't it?
Well, you're right, 365 days a year.
So
sadly,
I'm a little bit confused by why they do that. God bless them for opening the doors, but then shutting it off like that, turn the tap off, puts a lot of pressure on the likes of Heart or on people like guys that work here. And I think there needs to be more more sort of emphasis on real support and getting everyone involved, police, everyone, local businesses, because if you're supplying food to people, they're less likely to go out and start to steal.
Yeah, true.
There are people that are stealing for drugs and alcohol, but there are people that are stealing just literally to live.
Yeah.
And I don't get that.
No.
Not when there is so much food waste these days.
No, well, I mean, food waste takes you into a completely different argument, doesn't it?
Clothing, same thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
there's so much waste going on.
Yeah.
And yet there's so many needy people. It's about logistics.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to help out on that website if you want.
Yep. All right. Well, I
Absolutely.
should be in touch with that.
God
John,
bless you. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot,
All right,
mate.
Take
Yeah.
care, mate. All right,
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.